Hey everybody, it's Richard Oceguera with Richard Oceguera Coaching, and this is this week's edition of Questions That Savvy Business Owners Ask Me. So the question this week is actually a question that I asked all my coaching clients over the last week, and the question was this: what is your source of inspiration today? And it was pretty amazing to hear the responses that I got, but almost across the board except for only one person, everyone else was dead silence. I asked the question and then the phone went dead. And several times I thought they hung up on me or we got cut off somehow, but they were thinking. And they had to think about what their source of inspiration was. One person, the question came out of my mouth and immediately she said, "My inspiration is my 10-year vision, knowing what the goals are that I have and what I'm working towards between now and 10 years. She knew immediately, crystal clear. In fact, she said, "Yeah, I have a vision board and it's in front of me all the time, so I know my vision, I know my source of inspiration." And I thought, wow, that's amazing. Everyone else had to think a bit about it, and I got some pretty great answers. One of my favorites was one of my clients, real estate agent, said, "My mom is my source of inspiration. She's such a good egg, and I wish I was more like her." Another one of my clients, who is a top insurance agent for a major company, said being able to be of service, working with his clients, is his source of inspiration. I had another woman who's a social media marketing expert who said, getting my hands dirty in my garden, touching the earth, is my source of inspiration. And I had lots of interesting answers. My source of inspiration today is this bridge. I'm on the Spruce Street Suspension Bridge, and Spruce Street is in my neighborhood. And it spans over this really amazing canyon down here. And being in nature for me is exceedingly inspiring. It's one of the reasons why I was so excited to move from New York City to San Diego, where I am pretty much surrounded by trees and birds and all kinds of life all around me at all times, and it's magnificent. So whenever you feel blah, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to do what you need to do, you don't want to make those calls, you don't want to go to the networking event, you don't want to do the project, whatever that is, that's normal, fine, but you know what? If you can call up your source of inspiration and just meditate on that for a moment, you will literally change your mind and you will be inspired to get up and do what you need to do. So, what is your source of inspiration today? Can you come up with one? Will you come up with one, or do you already know it crystal clear, like my client who had that vision board in front of her at all times? That's this week's edition of Questions That Savvy Business Owners Ask Me. I'm Richard Oceguera with Richard Oceguera Coaching, and please share your inspiration right below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, be connected.